Well, I can tell you this. I remember I interviewed Lonzo from the World Class Wrecking Crew.
Yes.
Right? And this is the prequel to NWA, because this is where Dre and Yella were in a group. And, in his studio were the early NWA records coming together. I remember I was at the studio interviewing him in Compton. And he said flat out, before, because he used to promote a lot of shows in LA. And he said before NWA, you would have shows, and it'd be a couple gangsters in there, a couple knuckleheads, a few fights to break out here and there. But he said after NWA, everyone kind of became a gangster. Everyone sort of was on that shit.
Well, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I first got into the club business, 1979, now, first of all, gangs have been around forever in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Gangs had different reasons for existence. Some gangs started off to fight white people. Some gangs were designed to fight the police in the community, because what we're experiencing right now is nothing new. It's just being televised more. So the ratio of gangbangers to civilians was minuscule in the early 70s and early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, okay? Right after NWA, now I've been in the club business all this time, and I stopped making records. Went back to my second career, which is nightclub owner. What happened was NWA and gangster rap made gangster lifestyle cool. So the ratio started to change. Everybody was a gangbanger. It used to be 5% gangbanger, okay? Because gangbangers, once upon a time, had a code. You just couldn't have a gun. You had to be able to fight. You had to have something to bring to the hood other than a pistol. Well, at some point in time, when the dope and the gangbanging became profitable, everybody became a gangbanger. So now you got 95% gangsters or 90% gangsters and 10% civilians.
That's what he said. This
He
is
know
not my
better.
words.
He done been to the Coliseum during Uncle Jam's army.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of that?
I know who Uncle Jam's army is. Yeah.
Yes. And if it can go it's certain songs they played that means, get ready. If they play Dog Catcher or More Bounce to the Ounce, it's about to go, it's hands in the air. That song is like a call to the wild. This is the part where you rep your set, start swinging. And sometimes nothing would happen. But yes, no. I mean, no. No. They weren't banging. I never ever heard Cube, Dre, Easy claim any set.
Right. Well, Easy was Kelly Park.
Kelly Park.
Yeah. And I think he did mention a little bit near the end of his career, but not during the NWA times.
Yeah, it wasn't like, but he was, Eric was about that money.
Yeah.
It was not, he's like, it's about that money and the hustle. So Kelly Park, he really from Kelly, But but he never put it on his back.
Yeah.
It was like, this is what,
That was, the first person to do that was DJ Quik. DJ Quik. Yep.
Put it on his back, and it was unique because that's all he knew. He was either going to sing about that or black pussy. And it was brilliant. MC8 was brilliant. Brilliant. But that's what they knew. That song, One Time Gaffle 'Em Up, he says what they was doing, but you got to read in between lines. He said we had that fat sacker. He didn't say crack. Fat sacker.
Yeah, I mean,
if you know what a fat sacker was. A fat sack was, you had to beat from it. You know what a fat sack is?
No.
It's rocks.
You're talking about weed? Oh, rocks. Okay.
Weed?
Right. No, I mean, listen, DJ Quik was a treetop Pyru. And early on, even in his demo tapes, he was talking about that.
Trust me.
No one else had done that in LA before.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It was Quik.
Yeah.
Quik let it be known, but it was like, that's what he knew. He was a kid.
Right.
And he was brilliant. So all he knew was the smoking, the weed, the party, and this is where I'm from. the gangbang. I'm really from here. I'm really fighting. Me and my sister really be fighting. Yeah, everybody with him is 100%. Player Ham. I mean, everybody is 100.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He dressed like a blood. He talked like Bloods knew, like, oh yeah, he's a blood. He's a blood. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. But he didn't. You never heard Quik talking about he killing somebody.
No.
It's just like, hey, this is where I'm from.
Yeah.